We've reached the end of the academic year. How did your studies go this year? I've been studying an MA in English Literature and certainly felt a sense of relief when my end of year assessment was handed in. I'm Emily Chambers, a university teacher in the Arts and Humanities, and on this channel we explore all things study related. In this chatty video I'll share my thoughts on where I'm taking my channel both over the summer and what you can expect to see in the coming year. The YouTube algorithm is particularly tough right now. All creators are feeling this, but less views and impressions does open up the opportunity for more experimentation with less risk. And this is what is driving my thoughts about my content over the summer and for the next academic year. And this is what I'm thinking. Students have busy lives, so I'm going to aim to make content where I'm talking to camera, such as my study skills videos, shorter and so it's more accessible. This may mean that instead of trying to make the definitive video on a topic, I just offer 2 or 3 tips and then add the video to a playlist of similar videos which build to give the bigger picture. So for study skills videos, I'll aim for around 5 minutes, but I'm also thinking of creating some very short videos on referencing around the 2-minute mark. I've been jotting down lots of video ideas for study skills content, so I'll pick from a selection of these for next year's content. But if you have thoughts on what videos you'd like to see, then do let me know because I've not yet finalised my plans. It can take around 2 to 4 days to create a 10-minute study skills videos, but with views sometimes very low, the time commitment doesn't really balance with the reception under the current algorithm. So I'm thinking about making content slightly more informal, requiring less editing time for a quicker turnaround. I'm also thinking about creating an editing template for some of my content, such as my idea for the very short referencing videos, since each video is likely to share a similar format. I'm going to broaden the niche of my videos under the phrase all things study related. The majority of my content will still fall under the categories of study skills, study with me and video essays, but to appeal to a wider audience, I might also introduce other content, such as more thrift hauls to create a dark academia desk, which is a fun take on an academic theme. This might take the form of a YouTube short to generate more engagement, or a long form video exploring some of the items that I find. Broadening niche is contrary to some of the advice on YouTube, which advises you to appeal to a very specific audience. But with my views and impressions as low as they are, I figure I've got nothing to lose. And it's a format which has worked well for other creators in the academic niche, such as Ruby Granger. I'll be making much of my content for the next academic year over the summer months. At the beginning of the summer last year, I made a plan with me for a productive summer video, which did quite well. So if you're interested in seeing another one of these, then let me know. If I were to make one, I'll use another system of planning to explore a different approach. For my summer content, I've got some thrift haul videos coming up, and I'm hoping to visit some art galleries and create some art gallery tours and experiment a little with new formats. So that's a quick overview of my plans for YouTube content over the summer and for the next academic year. What creative projects do you have planned for the summer? Do share these in the comments, and thanks for watching.